are you all doing? I hope all of you are doing fine. So today's topic is what animals eat. Learning objectives, plant-eating animals, flesh-eating animals, food chain, how animals eat, and domestic animals. So let's begin with the chapter. There are thousands of different kinds of animals in the world. Some live in your house. Which ones? All animals need food to live. Food gives them energy to grow. Animals have different feeding habits. तो बहुत सारे animals होते हैं, कुछ आपके घरों में भी रहते हैं. And all of them require food, water and good living conditions so that they can survive. Now let's begin with plant-eating animals. Many animals eat only plants. Such animals are called herbivores. अब कुछ ऐसे animals होते हैं जो सिर्फ plants खाते हैं, उन्हें हम बोलते हैं herbivores. A giraffe eats leaves, elephants eat bananas and sugarcane. A koala bear feeds only on leaves of the eucalyptus trees. तो ये आपके herbivores हैं, plant-eating animals. Herbivores such as cow, goat, deer, elephant eat grass, leaves and plants. Then we have flesh-eating animals. Animals that eat the flesh of other animals are called the carnivorous animals. अब आपके ऐसे animals आते हैं जो दूसरे animals का flesh consume करते हैं, उन्हें हम बोलते हैं carnivorous animals like lion, cheetah, tiger, wolf. Tigers, lions, foxes, eagles, vultures, etc. are carnivorous animals. Then we have omnivores. Some animals eat plants as well as the flesh of other animals. We call such animals as omnivores. Bears and humans are omnivores. Man eats different parts of plants. He gets food from animals too in the form of milk, egg, fish, meat, etc. अब omnivores होते हैं जो plants भी consume करते हैं और flesh भी consume करते हैं. इसमें bears भी आते हैं, crows भी आते हैं, dogs भी आते हैं. Then we have food chain. A food chain shows how living things depend on each other for food. अब food chain में आपको पता चलता है कौन सा animal क्या खाता है. So carefully observe the two simple food chains given below. Let's see. So grass. Grass is eaten by deer, and then deer in turn is eaten by lion. This is the food chain. In the food chain given below, the frogs eat the fly, the snake eats the frog. So here if you see, fly is eaten by a frog and frog is eaten by a snake. Now here is an activity. You have to make a food chain of the animals shown below. Number each picture to indicate its position in the food chain. How animals eat. Different animals eat different types of food. Each animal has mouth parts that are suited to the kind of food it eats. Depending upon what animals eat, उनके teeth का structure भी अलग होता है. So let's begin with teeth. Herbivores such as horses, cows and sheep have strong teeth. They have sharp front teeth to bite the grass and leaves. The flat back teeth help them to chew food. अब herbivores है तो उनके flat teeth होते हैं ताकि आसानी से grasses chew कर सकें. Animals like horses, cows, buffaloes, camels, sheep and goats first nibble their food and then chew the cud. They have long jaws. These long jaws have a sharp front teeth to bite off the plants and strong and broad back teeth to chew their food. There's a space between the front teeth and the back one. Then you have cudding animals, ruminants जैसे cows, buffaloes हो गए, पहले nibble करते हैं, फिर cud को दोबारा chew करते हैं. These animals first bite off the grass of leaves with their front teeth and swallow them quickly. They swallow food after a little chewing by their back teeth. अब हल्का सा chew करते हैं, वापस swallow कर लेते हैं, उसी swallowed food को जिसे cut बोलते हैं वापस mouth में लेकर आते हैं और धीरे धीरे पूरे दिन भर चबाते रहते हैं. Later on, when they relax, they bring small amounts of the swallowed food back. into their mouth from the stomach and chew it very well. These animals are called cud chewing animals or ruminants, and these animals have flat teeth to chew their food. Fresh-eating animals such as lions, tigers and wolves tear the flesh of their prey and chew it. So they have sharp and pointed teeth at the front of the jaw, and these are special tearing teeth. Their back teeth are flat. These help them to chew the flesh. फिर आपके ये जो ruminants होते हैं, cows and buffaloes, इनको cud chewing animals बोला जाता है या फिर ruminants. And then flesh-eating animals के आपको हमेशा pointed teeth दिखाई देंगे because they have to consume flesh of other animals. Some animals, such as snakes, do not have tearing or chewing teeth. Snakes and lizards can open their mouths very wide and swallow their food whole without chewing it. Some snakes, such as the python, can swallow animals as big as deer. अब आपके ऐसे animals आते हैं जैसे snakes वगैरह हो गए कि कुछ इतने बड़े-बड़े होते हैं कि पूरे के पूरे इंसान को भी निगल सकते हैं. And then you have python. These can swallow entire animal at once completely. The lizards and frog catch insects with their long sticky tongue. A mosquito has a long and pointed tube in its mouth. It can suck the nectar of flowers and blood of animals with this tube. A butterfly too has a long tube which it uses to suck nectar. Then you have mosquitoes. इनके पास अपने ही pointed ऐसे organs होते हैं जिनसे ये nectar या butterflies ऐसे होते हैं उनके पास अपने ही pointed ऐसे organs होते हैं जिनसे ये nectar को suck कर लेते हैं. Then animals like rats, rabbits and squirrels have pairs of large chisel-like sharp front teeth in the upper and lower jaws, and they bite seeds, fruits and plants with these teeth. They ignore their food. They like to eat nuts and fruits also. Their broad and strong back teeth help them to chew their food. These animals are called rodents. Rabbit जैसे जो animals होते हैं इनको बोला जाता है rodents. Now there's a fact file. There's a type of a bat that eats only fruits. Domestic animals. Animals like cows, goats, horses and chickens are useful to us and live with us. They are called domestic animals. We should feed our domestic animals properly. They should have energy-rich food. We should also give them proper shelter and care. अब आपके आ जाते हैं ऐसे जानवर जिनको आप अपने घरों के आसपास अपने पर्सनल यूजेस के लिए रख लेते हैं. इनको हम बोलते हैं डोमेस्टिक एनिमल, जैसे हॉर्सेस हो गया, काउ, बफेलो एटसेट्रा. Now multiple choice questions. In these questions you have to answer on your own. Now let's do exercises. Oral questions. Are cats herbivores? False. Is the cow a carnivore? False. What sort of food might an omnivore eat? Plant as well as meat. Tick the correct option. Animals need food to get energy. Option C. Rabbits and squirrels eat their food by tearing. Option C. Then we have option third question, which of the following is not an omnivore, and it is deer. Option B. Circle the animal which does not belong to each group. Herbivores. So in case of herbivores, vulture is not a herbivore. Carnivores, sheep is not a carnivore. Omnivores, rabbit is not a omnivore. Write the names of any two herbivorous animals, cow and buffalo, carnivorous animals, tiger and lion, omnivorous animals, man and bear, rodents, rabbit, and then squirrels. So label the pictures shown here in a chain of who eats what. So grass, who eats grass? Grass is eaten by a frog, and then frog also eats mosquitoes. And then a snake can eat a mosquito also, and it can eat a frog also. Fill in the blanks. All animals need food to live. Herbivores eat plants, grasses and all kinds of trees. A dash shows how living things depend on each other for food. Food chain. Cud-chewing animals are also called ruminants. We should give care and proper food to our domestic animals. Write T for true and F for false statements. A koala bear eats only bananas and sugarcane. False. Carnivores eat the flesh of other animals. True. Rats, rabbits and squirrels are also known as rodents. True. A food chain always starts from plants. True. Lions, tigers and wolves are called domestic animals. False. Give each answer in one word. Animals that eat only plants. Herbivores. Animals that eat only flesh of other animals. Carnivores. Animals that eat both plants and other animals. Omnivores. An insect that has a hollow tube in its mouth. Butterfly. Now answer the following questions and please do that yourselves. Now you have an activity that you have to do on your own among your classmates. Now you have a fun time section. Again, this is also something that you have to do on your own. Just follow up the instructions and do the needful. So students, with that, we're done with this chapter. Please go through the entire chapter once again thoroughly, and rest of the exercise questions, please do it yourselves.